What's cracking, yo? Welcome back to Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today. What's cracking, y'all? Back with some more Kobe Bryant content. Y'all know how we do. So, a lot of people don't know this. Back in the 2002-2003 season, one of my favorite Kobe Bryant campaigns, by the way, Kobe was lighting the league up. They didn't win the championship that year, but that's another story. Anyway, Kobe Bryant set the NBA record for most three-pointers in a game against the Seattle Supersonics in 2003. 12 three-pointers in a game. Kobe shot 12 for 18 from three-point land, including hitting 9 consecutive three-pointers before he finally missed one. All right. Kobe held this record for a while until Donyell Marshall, a couple years later, tied him with 12 three-pointers. Though Donyell Marshall didn't shoot it as well, he still hit the 12-point mark. Both of them held that record for a while until I think it was either Steph or Klay Thompson broke the 12 three-pointers. Don't quote me on the Steph and Klay part, but I think it was one of them that ended up taking the record from Kobe Bryant and Marshall. But Kobe held on to it for a while before Donyell matched him. He was absolutely on fire that game. And another cool thing about that game, he had 45 points, but a really cool thing is that guess who he did it against? Guess who was on the Seattle Supersonics at the time? Yes, one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time, Ray Allen. I remember this game in high school. I was like, does this guy really just hit 9 straight threes? Does this guy really just have 12 three-pointers in the league? On Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis? And it got to the point where Rashard Lewis was telling Kobe, he's like, all right, dude, just stop it. You prove your point. Just stop it. I ain't got nothing to say. He said something like that. I was like, sheesh. You got to imagine, back in that era, back in the early 2000s, the slow pace of play, especially the Lakers and triangle offense, they played slow. Slow pace of play, not as many possessions, not as much spacing, and defense. 12 three-pointers back then is probably like hitting 18 three-pointers in today's league, to put that into perspective. Like, three-point shooting was not normal, and it wasn't taken in high volume back then. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's check out this footage.
Screen uniforms with white and gold trim. The Lakers will be working from screen uniforms with white and gold trim. The Lakers will be working from right to left.
Well, interesting. This time, most teams almost concede the tip, and the Lakers have to work for this one as Mason tried to steal one. Foul, and Kobe looked up as if, well, what do you expect?
Wow, whatever happened to protecting the shooters, especially when he's in the air. Kobe inside, no doubt about that.
Shit.
Duncan over the 7-1, Jerome James. Hating around to screen the lob pass. Careless play. It would have been spectacular. This might be. Kobe up ahead of
Damn. You throwing them dunks down powerful, bro. He wearing the Iversons.
Nobody does it any better than number 8, Kobe Bryant.
This is when he let go of Adidas. He was testing out different shoes.
High fly act he has, as he is soared for a couple of early dunks.
Comes left side to Tracy Murray. The Lakers lead is just 37-32. Inside to Shaq. Little drop pass to Kobe. This is a three-pointer straight away. Good for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe had bulked up this season too. Look how big he is. He put on like 15 pounds of muscle that season.
Shaq, 6 on the shot clock. There comes the double team. Back outside to Kobe. Another long three-pointer. Good again. Delayed break. The Lakers lead is 43-37. Murray with it. Didn't look at the basket that time. Kobe looking inside to Shaq. Can he make another three? Yes, indeed.
I mean, and he's just taking that without a dribble, without getting his knees really bent, just showing that upper body strength. And I'll tell you why I think Kareem picks up a couple of those fouls.
Robert Horry comes right side to Kobe Bryant. Radmanovic guarding it. Kobe for another three. Wow.
Yeah, smile, Kobe.
Oh, yeah.
You know you want to.
Try to hide that smile. Rick Fox, Rashard Lewis backing off. Drobniak trying to keep Shaq out of the lane. Kobe's got it. Well, oh yeah, going again. 5 in a row.
Well, wouldn't you think? Now, this is just a thought. Wouldn't you think you guard him? Just a thought.
Just come out a little bit.
I'll tell you
5
something.
straight threes. Excuse me, Stu.
Kobe must have been near Malibu today because he must have got singed up there because he's on fire. And they are just standing back, admiring it instead of going out and defending it. Go force him to where you have a little bit of help. You got no help out there.
Wow. Here comes Payton down into the lane, tipped away. Nice play by Robert Orr. Lakers have numbers. Orr running the lane. Back to Kobe. Another three. Career high in the first half. Kobe for another three.
It's a beautiful thing to watch when you have it going, believe me. And he has got it rolling.
He does not want this first half to end. The crowd on its feet here at Staples. Found Derek Fisher on the floor. And Kobe Bryant comes into the front court, turns on the Jets. The runner goes! What a shot by Kobe. I guess he was running in place in the locker room.
I tell you about the game of basketball. You can't play it in a straight line. You have to be able to change direction, and you have to be able to change speeds. And Kobe just changed speeds on Desmond Mason. Picks up the foul, the basket, another three-point opportunity. This one, the traditional style.
Up top, straight away, thought about the three, made both of his in the first half, as you mentioned, Stu. Inside to Shaq, 6 on the shot clock, outside to Kobe. Another is good. 1 away from tying the franchise record.
I mean, the guy is absolutely amazing any night, but
Who
tonight,
set the franchise record?
He's in a world all of his own.
Doesn't get it.
Was it
Samaki
West?
Walker with his 7th rebound. Kobe out of the backcourt. Mason still giving him a little bit of room. The screen, no. Kobe behind the line. Looking for the record, and he's got it!
That was a dope dribbling move.
Unbelievable. Yeah, Cole. Yeah, you get props tonight, young fella.
He is flying in his own solar system tonight, Stu.
Well, he's got this crowd on his feet. We're early in the third. 7 minutes and 15 to go in the third, and Kobe Bryant has the Lakers up 73 to 55. Woo, you're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Fox up top, left side to Derek Fisher, inside to Shaq, who's immediately double teamed. Kobe wide open again. 9 in a row! I can't believe what I'm seeing.
He's put it on an absolute shooting current from behind the arc. This one you save to show how it's done.
Cross-court pass easily stolen. Here comes Mason to Payton down inside the shot.
Damn. That was a hell of a block. Like, he turned around so quick. That reaction was crazy.
Great block on the first play. In transition, Rashard Lewis doesn't see Kobe, and Kobe from behind makes the play, and then in his haste to get it back, picks up the foul. They'll give the ball on the sideline to the Seattle Sonics with the Lakers up 76 to 60.
Listen to the chant here at Staples Center. You know what they're saying, and rightfully so.
Yeah, made 9 straight three-pointers. NBA record is 13 straight. Obviously, that's not in a game.
As soon as I possibly can. Kobe drives baseline, looking inside. Goes over to Rick Fox. 5 on the shot clock. Fox in the lane. Outside to Kobe. Looking for missed it. Missed it.
Finally missed.
Offensive rebound. Kobe cutting underneath. Slam dunk. Kobe Bryant.
Take him out of the game. You can't have a guy out there that can't make an open three-pointer. Wide open. How can you miss that?
Kobe's 9 3-point field goals without a miss tonight is the most ever in NBA history. Previously, the record was 8, held by 3 players. Boy, how about that? Kobe Bryant misses one and then gets the assist from Shaquille O'Neal.
The big fella says, I see you, you're hot. Can you dunk? I know you can shoot a 3. Can you dunk? Kobe says, yeah, I've got that in my arsenal as well.
Great pass by Shaq, man. Shaq was an underrated passer.
Point on that.
9 consecutive threes before he missed his 10th just moments ago as Shaquille O'Neal goes to the sideline. 14 points, 6 assists, a lot of those going to Kobe, and 5 rebounds. Bryant with it, guarded now by Kenny Anderson. Pulls up, another 3!
Well, Dennis Scott, if you're watching somewhere, your record is in big-time jeopardy. He's got 10. He only needs 1 to tie. But in no man's land, not attacking, but Kobe was waiting for him right there.
Kobe's got 39. Mason now guarding him, comes around to screen. Pull up, jump shot. Is it good? Yes!
Well, you've got company. You got company, Dennis, and guess what? He's going to take over the house pretty soon. It's going to be his house all by himself. Well, at the end of 3 periods, yeah, it's been the Kobe Bryant show. The Lakers are riding his back right now. He's got a total of 42 points, making 11 out of 14 from three-point land. 86-71. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. 86-67. I mean, the three-point line is Kobe Bryant's tonight. It doesn't matter which end of the floor. In the first half, he lit them up. And in the second half, he has continued his arsenal. I can't count as high as he's making them. I think we're on number 7 here. I'm tired, Kobe. Let me get my calculator out here. He has tied the NBA record for three-pointers in a game, and we've got 2:06 to play in the third. He has tied Dennis Scott for the most made in a game at 11. From getting that position.
Into the corner to Kobe Bryant, guarded by Radmanovic. Shaq comes out to set a screen. Kobe around it. 10 on the shot clock. Kobe stutters to NBA record.
And you know, obviously Kobe knew about the record. Somebody must have been in his ear. To go in the fourth, and it's all about Kobe. And I mean, he has put on an absolute clinic from behind the arc. An NBA record, 12. Kobe leading the way with 45 points, 38 in the second and third quarters. That's putting it up there, boy. And this is a look at the crowd. And justifiably so. And I'm sorry, I don't do this very often, but I got to give my boy his props. Yeah, big fella.
I'll join you.
I got to give you your props. Wow. Got to give it to you.
What a performance by Kobe Bryant, establishing a new NBA record. And of course, he is our player of the game. No one before had made as many as a dozen three-point shots in a single contest. That is now the NBA record.
Well, it's one thing to make a dozen, but the way he made his dozen, I mean, he made like 12 out of 14 or so. I mean, he won't end up with that. He ends up with like, what, 12 out of 18?
All right, so I didn't see Ray Allen on the floor, so I was like, wait a second, what happened? So Ray Allen was on the Sonics to end that season, but he had got traded to the Sonics from the Milwaukee Bucks a couple of weeks after Kobe had this game. So I was wrong. Yeah, Ray Allen eventually made it to the team, but he was not on the team yet. He would be a couple of weeks before he got traded. So my mistake on that one, because I was like, I know Ray Allen was on that squad. So yeah, he got traded to the Sonics in February and finished out the season with them. So a little bit off on that one. Ray Allen was not there yet. I was confused. But he gave the business to Rashard Lewis. That's good enough, right? Anyway, yeah, that was a fantastic performance, man. Kobe was on fire. Believe it or not, Kobe actually shoots a very high percentage from three-point land on wide open attempts. Now, very rarely does Kobe Bryant ever get wide open because of the defensive attention that he draws, because he's such a lethal scorer from all areas of the court and a lethal shooter. So he rarely gets opportunities to find an open three, but occasionally it happens. And when he does, he actually shoots a very high percentage. So it would make you wonder, in an alternate universe, if Kobe was ever a spot-up shooter. It was never really his strength per se, or his go-to, but when he was open, the shot was almost guaranteed butter. But Kobe was definitely more comfortable shooting off the dribble and in isolation, no question about that. Let me know what y'all think about it. Did you know Kobe held this record at one point? Did you know he hit 9 consecutive three-pointers? This is all new information. Do you remember this from back in the day? Let me hear your opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our Kobe Bryant playlist, reaction video playlist as well. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.